Perhaps the archives will be a quieter place. We can readjust there and then make some plans.
I mean, yeah, I'm also... I'd like to go visit the Temple of Pharasma.
See,
Of course.
that's what I thought. But then you made me feel real dumb about it.
Who knows? Perhaps along the way we'll see some interesting sights. Keep our eyes open.
I would like to buy a town map. Town map.
Man comes in. I have a map of Assyrian for you.
Town. Just Tephu.
He gives you one.
Oh, thank you.
All right, you'll have to make it yourself because this is all I have.
Well, that's okay.
That's what the city looks like.
Take a snapshot.
New city. Outer city.
Hold
Old
on,
city.
can I take a picture of it?
Outer
Yeah,
city.
of course.
Isn't there one in that map?
Probably. But we're just
I
gonna...
can get you a picture of it.
I just need to. I can
I
find
do
one.
wanna
It's just
play
called Tephu.
video games.
No, but I can get you one that's actually like from this.
Which might be better in case the place has been used in other adventures.
Yeah.
Boom!
Oh, I was just gonna print it off
Yeah, but it's there now.
in
so we have
typical
one.
James fashion.
All right, you guys are heading to the archives.
Temple of Pharasma.
Yes, apparently. We're
Temple
going
of
there first.
Pharasma.
Temple Pharasma.
Yeah.
So that is in the old city,
Oh
We're in the new
which is the
city?
city. Yeah, you guys are coming to the new city. It's a serpentine maze to get there. Why don't you guys each make knowledge local checks?
I would love to. I don't find it.
You
Nope,
don't find
lost.
Anything. I bet I'm gonna get lost too.
7.
Local int 5.
Critical fail.
So it takes you guys 2 hours to navigate through all the caravans and market stalls to get to the old city. Even though you can see it the whole time, as you're walking, it feels like you guys aren't getting any closer. But at 11 in the morning, you guys make it to past the walls, and a guard man just hails you in, and you can walk in. There's various temples to various gods. All of them also worship Pharasma, so you can just pick and choose one.
Cool. I'm
Wow.
just gonna go.
Yeah, we'll follow Panya because this is follow your heart.
Is there anybody else in the temple? Like any other people?
Yeah, there's some priests who are praying.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it?
Yeah, just people could come in and like freely worship as they want. So there's like a few other like local citizens who have come to worship Pharasma, and then there's some priests of Pharasma. But overall, it's actually not as crowded as it is outside.
Dope. I'm gonna take a deep ass breath and go kneel in front of somebody and take some time.
Sure, in front of the altar.
Yeah.
Cool.
What are you guys gonna do?
I'm just gonna wait for you.
I'm going to put my rapier aside, like take off the belt, put it aside, and I'm also going to go pray.
Cool.
You know.
Yep.
I don't.
What a piece of shit
pray?
you are.
I don't
feel good
worship.
about it. You feel good about
Pharasma.
it. Yep. You also feel about it. Are you a religious man?
I am.
Nice. Who's your god?
Pharasma.
Cool.
She's basically everywhere.
She is.
And yeah, goddess of prophecies and birth and death. Seems like a chill lady.
Pretty dope.
I've got some other gods too, but
Yeah.
she's a regular.
I worship Yomade, so
I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank
Actually,
you.
I don't know if I can worship. Can I? If I'm evil, can I worship a god?
Of course,
Yeah,
of
of
course
course you
you
can.
people seek redemption in the gods.
Well, there we
Doesn't
go.
always do anything, but you know.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
I don't know. Typically, I'm not a religious man, so
I'm gonna ask one of the priests, what's the usual offering?
Some people drop pieces of coin in the cup. Others drop trinkets that might mean something to them or to their family's name. Others symbolize birth or death through flowers or other sort of things like that.
I'll drop in a gold and a letter.
Cool.
Could drop those 2 holy symbols in there, but fuck that.
You have this unholy symbol of her goat, motherfucker.
Oh yeah!
Yeah,
Panya out!
I'll drop a gold in there.
Oh, shit.
Screaming bolts.
Cool. Alright, where's you?
Oh shit. Are we any closer to the giant?
Yes, this is in the district it is in.
Ah, well, we could move straight on the yard.
And it's actually great. Like, this is an empty courtyard. There's people milling about, but they're mostly just priests and worshippers. The majority of people live outside of the old city.
Well, Shall we continue on to the archives? They'll probably also be a quiet place. Or do you want to see what the town has to offer?
I'm okay going to the library. What do you want to do?
Whatever makes you comfortable.
So nice of you.
I try.
Pretending like you care.
Pretending.
I've heard Tephu is a place a man can stay up all night, still be interested if he wants. We can check that out later.
Let's go.
Just head to the library?
Yes.
The high blue dome of Tephu's great library, topped with shining golden pinnacles, towers over the surrounding buildings. Huge columns rise from immense footings among the edifice's sheer walls. The door is the enormous bronze doors, etched with images of rampant sphinxes, lead into the cavernous interior, and the doors are wide open, and there's 2 guards standing outside.
This place is just the epitome of knowledge.
Do you think that gold is real?
No. I mean, yes, but I don't think it's like solid.
I wonder. No, you couldn't keep the thieves away if it was solid.
I mean, who's gonna steal that? That's hard to
I
steal.
would steal that if I could.
If you could, exactly, you can't.
So we're here to learn about the mask, right?
Right, yes.
Right. Where would be a good place to start?
Perhaps we should ask the guards. Perhaps they can direct us.
The guards, maybe we should ask a librarian.
If they have those.
Sure they do. Let's go inside.
Going in? The doors are already open. They're huge, heavy.
You just
solid
make that
doors.
sound.
Yeah.
That's like a weird little chief habit.
Okay. A large ornate desk lit by a magnificent lantern, seemingly made of water, stands in the center of this entrance hall. Statues of enigmatic sphinxes sit in each corner of the room. Their gazes an impossible mixture of pleasure and defiance. Archways in 3 walls open into larger spaces. The chambers beyond drowning in books, ledgers, librams, scrolls, clay tablets, tomes, and other more obscure forms of record, held in countless shelves and cabinets. The smell of old books is almost overpowering. So as you walk in, there's a desk where a curator is sitting. To the left and the right, there's 2 small reading areas, and then a long hallway that stretches out in front of you, covered in books. Welcome to the Great Library of Tephu.
Yes.
You guys aren't from here.
No.
Oh, give it away.
Well, your skin tone and the befuddled look on your face.
I can't get a grasp on what those sphinxes' faces are trying to portray. It just seems unlikely that someone could have both emotions that I'm battling. Please. We're here to peruse the stacks.
Are you? You're
Yes.
here to study.
Yes.
Okay. There is the Great Chamber of Knowledge just south of here. The entry fee is 50 gold pieces per day per person.
Oh?
What?
Are there smaller chambers of knowledge? But perhaps have a smaller fee.
I'm sorry, this is the Great Library. This is where all the knowledge is held. So I would say no, there's not.
Maybe before we... Can you help us to find what? Like, I just don't want to pay, go and be like, oh, look, there's no book on anything.
Would you pay for entertainment?
No,
Would you pay to look at art?
never.
Yes.
Is history and scripture and knowledge not something worth paying for?
Well,
I'll
I
pay the
just...
50 gold. I'll go in.
All right. Yes. 50 gold. It's a very reasonable price. I just don't know how I'm going to make it back. The library wouldn't also have like a poster board for problems in the city for people who are looking to pay back their library debt.
There is no such thing here.
Ah, well, that's good.
Got them late fees.
So as you guys are walking through the long hallway, there's books on the side, and a few curators and a few patrons are looking through. These books seem to just be ledgers about current politics and scriptures, nothing that's really important. But then you guys enter the chamber past the doors, where the curator lets you in. This breathtaking chamber is a vast pillared hall soaring upward to a great dome overhead. An airy vastness appropriately painted with stars and clouds. A ring of columns runs around the perimeter, supporting a gallery at the base of the dome. Countless shelves divide the chamber, rising so high that the ladders are needed to climb them. These shelves are in turn separated by a wildering variety of boxes, cabinets, cases, and chests. Littered among these towers of knowledge are benches, reading tables, high desks for spreading maps, and elaborate displays. This flickering of lamps and lanterns, the flickering of lamps and lanterns mingle throughout the space.
Where do we start?
There's a few curators walking around. They're all dressed in simple white cloth. And they each have a little golden band going around their head.
I'm gonna ask you what sounds like a stupid question, but I know this man by no other name. Have you ever heard of the Forgotten Pharaoh?
I'm sorry, I have not, but there might be information in some of these.
Well, I just don't know where. Wow.
There is the history of Osirian in that department over there, if you would like to check there.
Please.
It's right there.
Right there.
Chief!
What?
I'm shouting this in the library. This place is
Excuse
huge!
me. Can you please keep your voice down?
Oh.
This is a place of study? Would you be yelling in a church?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Of course.
I hate you both.
In the center of the room, there's a bloated pharaoh statue sitting, and he just has like his big stomach and his hands over it, and his other hand's draped over, and he's holding a goblet in his hand.
Probably built out of statue, isn't it?
Water in
Yes.
it. Watch the city crumble.
Yeah, are there any other sections that your pharaoh might be in? I mean, history might be an obvious one, but if he was forgotten, why would he be in history? Perhaps another field of study?
Religion or cults? Is there a cult section?
Are you guys exploring the room?
Yeah.
I'm like looking through like history.
Sure, you're doing this?
I'm doing the
All right.
history.
You are going to make a knowledge check for me, please.
No.
Can you please
anything?
You can choose one of these three.
Can I strength it instead?
Knowledge, local,
Yep.
history, or nobility.
Ooh, mask. It's gonna... Yes, just like that, please.
Let's go nobility.
Sure.
That's a 12.
So, can you please?
No, wait, sorry. That's 12.
Can you please roll a d6 for me?
No.
Oh dear. You take 3 points of intelligence.
So you feel like you've learned some things
Oh yeah.
that while studying. In this section, you cannot find anything else, but you feel like you have learned that this section is not good, and there are others that you can check out.
Okay.
You guys are looking around.
Yeah.
Will you please each make perception checks?
Oh, I'll make a perception check. On,
24.
Perceive.
So-
perception.
You're gonna percept?
I'm gonna percept.
She did percept.
I percepted 24.
That's a percept.
So you guys both see, on the north side of the library, an immense circular bronze door rises amid a wall of huge limestone blocks at the rear of the library. A single hieroglyph of an eye engraved in the center is the door's only feature. Likewise, you guys will see, above you, the vaulted dome of the library rises like the heavens above the floor of the chamber. A broad balcony circles the base of the dome, lined with shelves and piles of books that look like cliffs on the brink of collapse. A jumbling array of ladders climb to these teetering shelves propped against the stacks, hung from ledges, dangling from wires overhanging the library far below, or fashioned from spikes hammered into the walls.
Can we get in there?
I believe so. It's a door. We could try.
We paid money to be in here.
And what are they going to do? We apologize and go back to the normal stacks, and then sneak in later under the cover of darkness.
I can be invisible.
That is fantastic. I cannot, but I am very sneaky.
Let's go try and open the door.
Yeah.
The door is locked.
Is there
And-
any other way in?
And as you guys are up there, one of the curators says, "Excuse me, that is the inner sanctum. You are not allowed in there unless you have special permission from the Hatya of the city."
Hatya.
Where might we find this person?
Her name is Decca Ann Corrette. She is.
I like her. She has a last name.
She's in the sanctuary of Nessus. Nessus, just south, directly south, the opposite side of the courtyard of the old city.
Nephis?
Nethys.
Great. You know, that's
If we leave, does that void our $50?
Yes.
garbage.
Cut purses. Yes. Very good.
Yeah.
Should we waste our $50 now, or should we waste some time and then go waste our $50?
I could have gone in here by myself. You guys didn't have to follow me.
Chief learned things. Chief learned about
Has
all
a
the
brain.
pharaohs that were in Tephu.
You guys just have that conversation and look over at me, and I'm just like,
You've got like 17 books.
not even
You're like,
17, just one, and I'm just like,
Alright, I would have paid $50 to see that happen.
It's adorable.
Yes,
Really.
it really is. Perhaps I will waste my money, and if you want to stay here and do some research, I will go and speak to her.
Should we really split up? You're going to leave me here with him in a library?
I have
Alone?
I have never seen a man this entranced by a book before.
Nothing happens. Yes. All right, that's fine.
Alright. I will go wandering off to find this woman.
Sure. She is directly south.
Perfect, because
So-
I would get lost again.
So you are here. You are here. She is in this building.
Excellent.
Are you going to do some researching?
Yeah.
All right. Will you please roll either a knowledge, local history, or nobility?
Yeah. I want to do.
Your pharaoh mask is not active yet.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I
I'd
just
love
wanna
it if
know
you're
what
still
I-
wandering around in this pharaoh
Yeah.
mask.
I'm gonna do nobility.
Cool.
That's a 7.
Can you please roll
That thing.
a D8 for me?
This one? Nope. This one. 7.
You learned some things.
Oh.
Your guys' collaborative efforts. You guys both are able to fact check certain areas and compare notes that you have. It's almost as if studying as a team is really good here.
wow.
You guys learn the following information.
And I am gone.
Not only does the outer sanctum seem to be missing quite a lot of knowledge, but some of the more interesting and secretive works seem to have been deliberately removed.
Self-censorship in the library. I could write you a paper on that.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
For the next one? Yeah.
Eric's seething. So angry.
Murder these librarians.
So also just so you know, as you guys studying is going to take you till about 4 in the afternoon.
Mhm.
The library closes at 6, just so everybody
Carry
knows.
on.
All right. While the outer stacks and Great Chamber of Knowledge, which are the rooms you're currently in, contain general information on Assyrian's most famous royal dynasties, information relating to less well-known dynasties and older families is contained in the upper stacks, which are the perilous stacks above you guys.
Do we have? We don't have access.
You do have access to those
We do?
ones. Those are in the same room as this one.
So maybe one of us should try and get to the upper stacks, and another one should try
To read the books.
Okay,
to find out more about the history. Or-
there's two ways we can go about this. I have a grappling hook, but you have spider climb.
There's also a whole bunch of ladders.
Oh
We're going to go to Rodrigo.
I love how much your character was reading.
All right, Rodrigo, you're walking to the Temple
Yes.
of Nethys. You walk in, it's another elaborate building. Beautiful white stonework everywhere, statues of the goddess of Nethys, and priests and it looks like government employees are walking around milling about, a lot of nobility here. A veiled priestess walks up to you. Hello, I am Deaconess Sakek. How may I help you?
hello. I am Rodrigo, and I am seeking the Heisha. I believe her name is Decca Ann Correct? Correct.
She is currently busy, and you will not be able to see her today. May I ask what is it regarding?
I wanted to get into the inner sanctum of the library.
Oh yes, the inner sanctum. If you come back tomorrow, I can arrange a meeting with her and you. Say around 10 in the morning?
10 in the morning would be great. I'll be bringing 2 friends along with me if that's acceptable.
That is of course okay.
I'm going to make a diplomacy check now. 24. Let's be honest, though. The chances of my getting into the inner sanctum are somewhat unannounced, and as a relative unknown in the city, they're not that high, are they?
Well, the Hachiao sees everyone to see how they're qualified, and generally access falls onto her shoulders and her decision. She'll ask questions like what you're hoping to study and information like that. And then she will deem it worthy or not if you're looking. Like if you're looking to find information that will be in just the outer stacks, she'll just tell you to look there.
That's very fair. Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. Let's go back to you two. That took him 10 minutes.
Well, dicks.
It will take me so many hours to get back across the courtyard.
Jeez, I guess I'm just gonna percept for a book. I wish I could have kept that roll. That was good.
You did knowledge history before?
I don't remember
I think it was history.
because I have nothing in any of them. Was it nobility, local, or history?
Nobility, history, and religion? I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, nobility, history, and
I
religion.
think we need to do religion.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
No,
That's-
local history or nobility, sorry.
Local history or nobility?
Yeah.
So that was it?
Yeah.
We did them both. But there's more information.
Local history or nobility, there's 3.
Local.
Local, history, yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah.
And so you did local or history?
You can do the same ones again,
Yeah.
but
Find out more.
you cannot do one today because it spent you a whole day researching to find the information you did find.
Well, I paid $50 to get in here. I just need to. Can I take it home?
No, you cannot take the books
What
home.
kind of library doesn't lend out books?
Most libraries.
Rude.
In the ancient world,
Yeah, I
taking
know.
out the libraries would get you killed.
I know. I'm just trying to.
You can come back tomorrow and
For
research.
50 more gold.
Oh, yes, of course. Is this information not valuable to you? Why else would you want to look it up?
It's. I mean, you're a damn good salesman.
So we can't do any more studying today then?
Can we at least like make a game plan for like these
No, of
books?
course, you have 2 hours left in here. Too.
Yeah, I wanna find the books I'm gonna study tomorrow.
Sure.
This is what I want to do. I want to perceive them.
So you're going up to the upper stacks?
Yeah.
Can you make a climb check?
Easy.
It's easy.
That's easy.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You
They're
climb
like,
up.
I know how ladders work.
Do perception while you're up
So good at ladders.
Yeah, you find a section that you feel like will be very helpful. It is on the old pharaohs of Osirian.
Oh. To the curator, can I leave the stack out?
Of course, on the table, yes.
Yeah, on the table.
Yeah.
Because for tomorrow,
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
There will be a 5 gold holding fee.
I would be more than happy. As you had pointed out, this knowledge is very valuable to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a little like chief placard on it.
Okay. I think we're good
Cool.
till tomorrow.
You guys meet up with Rodrigo outside, who's been kicking rocks at a wall because he didn't want to pay 50 gold to go back inside.
Shuffling his dancing feet
Yeah.
around.
And?
Oh, I've secured us an appointment with the Heisha. It will be for 10 a.m. Tomorrow morning.
The who's a what's it?
Oh, right, yes, you weren't listening. You were reading. No, it's good, it's good. I'm sure you found out all sorts of good information. All I did was just speak to the woman who apparently holds the keys to the inner sanctum. She's some sort of priestess at the Temple of Nethys.
What's in the inner sanctum?
All the information that they won't share with people in the outer sanctum. All the secret books, the hidden books, the dangerous books, I'm sure.
That's so strange.
Is it? Is it really?
It feels feels strange.
Do you think like maybe there's probably like some spell tomes in there or something? Probably not.
I believe yesterday you just burned 2 people brought back from the grave to death, which makes me think some of the knowledge in this place is probably dangerous for the average man.
Yeah.
Necromancer for dummies.
How to bring back the dead.
Want to see your loved ones again? 6 easy steps.
Did you find any information?
Yeah, actually.
Oh.
Well, some of it. I think a lot of it's going to be contained within that whatever place.
Sanctum.
That place.
That
Want
place.
to bet there's a fee for it.
Of course.
Do you think maybe we could
might.
challenge them to like a thumb war or something instead?
I think that our service for Wadi and the whole area probably warrants us a library card. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They give out cards. I could have paid for a card.
It was probably about 2,000 gold. For after hours access for 1 day.
For after hours.
Let's ask her about that tomorrow. I think we should try and find somewhere to rest.
Certainly.
Where's that map? That crazy map you had? What is this device?
Lost his mind.
All right.
You guys looking for an inn? I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask it for directions.
I would like to find an inn in the dancing district personally.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun.
There is an inn
Safe.
just on the edge of the new city in Wadjet's Walk.
Okay.
It's called Inn of the Desert Winds. It's the most popular inn in Tephu.
Oh.
There are performers and dancers every night. And wine and alcohol floweth freely. Darkness floweth. Call back. Boom.
Oh.
He's there now.
Inn of the what?
Ooh.
Inn of the Desert Winds.
Dessert wins. I love dessert.
I'm going to ask this guide, is it expensive?
It seems to be a bit more priced higher. What is this accent I'm doing? I don't know. It's my accent. It seems to be a bit higher priced than most other places, but it's just because it's where the party is.
That
the party,
sounds
isn't
perfect on all accounts.
It's where the party's at. So you guys going to the Inn of the Desert Winds?
Yeah.
Apparently I'm going to the desert winds.
Delicious.
I can't
the
find where I'm
innkeeper?
staying.
Is an older female. She introduces herself as the name is Thabat Petya.
Sabat?
Thabat.
The bat.
The bat.
Love that.
Love it. Yo.
How may I help you?
We're looking for lodgings.
Oh yes, I have some rooms. How many would you like? 3?
Um,
I don't know. We're gonna try and get back into the library. It's pretty pricey.
that is. I was gonna.
We can squeak.
I will be having a separate room.
Alright.
Are you kidding me?
Have you seen this place?
What about it?
They have a dance floor in the tavern.
Yeah.
I may never leave. I'll probably leave, but it will take some time.
Okay, I guess one room for us and one room
2
for.
beds, please.
Okay.
Unless
alright.
there's like a bed and like a sitting thing.
You'll sleep on the floor.
I have 2 beds in one room.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
That'll be 5 copper pieces.
Oh,
Done.
And 3 copper pieces for, silver pieces and 3 silver pieces for room.
Do you have a better room?
Um,
A good room?
We go
A
to
suite?
bring back all
Yes.
the ladies.
I can give you one for 4 gold pieces a night.
I think that sounds excellent.
It comes with breakfast.
Even better! How big is the suite? What does it entail? I'm going to discuss with her.
Big bed,
It's big
5
bed.
big
there
window,
was
patio,
5 silver. So
jacuzzi. Just kidding,
I
those don't
just
exist.
paid
Nope.
out 5 silver.
But there is a washing basin that they can bring you hot water into.
Ooh.
Freaking
I'm going to
royalty.
put down 8 gold for the 2 nights. I may extend it.
Of course.
What does ours have?
a bed,
2 beds.
2 beds.
2 beds, a desk, and a window.
A desk.
Yours has a desk as well.
Do we have a fireplace?
No.
No.
Shucks.
Do
Can we
I?
make a
No.
fire?
Can I just come hang out with your room? I'll just come,
Oh, yes.
come sit in there.
There are lots of people who are going to be coming and hanging out in my room.
Why are you saying it like it's a secret? Everybody fucks here.
What do we...
This guy fucks.
And with that, our adventures have arrived at Tephu. They have started researching in the Grand Library. They have, most importantly, the mask of the Forgotten Pharaoh in their midst. What awaits them next? I know. I know. What they don't. Our next session is not going to be next Tuesday because it's Valentine's Day. Mike, you can end the recording.